gentlemen, welcome to Donny B's Big Fat COVID Quiz. Here is your host, Mr. Whitehead. Hello and welcome to Donny B's Big Fat COVID Quiz. Happy Don Bosco Day, everybody. Okay, so you should have already been emailed your answer sheets, which is a Google Docs. You need to have submitted your answers by 12:30 p.m. You don't forget, you can win Love to Shop vouchers, Cube vouchers, oh yeah, Amazon vouchers, with the main prize being AirPod Pros. Right, and let's go to round one. Round one is The Voice. What I need you to do is you are going to hear 9 members of staff talking the lyrics to a famous Thornleigh song. I need you to identify each member of staff. Questions 1 to 9, with question 10 being that famous song. So, without further ado, here is number 1. Who is this?
In me wrestling and in me doubts, in me failures, you won't walk out.
And again.
In me wrestling and in me doubts, in me failures, you won't walk out.
Who could that be? Here we go. Question number 2.
Your great love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea, oh, oh. Your great love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea, oh, oh.
Question 3. Name the teacher.
You are the peace in my troubled sea. In the silence you won't let go. You are the peace in my troubled sea. In the silence you won't let go.
Number 4.
In the questions your truth will hold. Your great love will lead me through. In the questions your truth will hold. Your great love will lead me through.
And on to number 5.
You are the peace in my troubled sea. Whoa, whoa. You are the peace in my troubled sea.
Whoa, whoa. Number 5 again.
You are the peace in my troubled sea. Whoa, whoa. You are the peace in my troubled sea.
Number 6.
I won't fear what tomorrow brings. With each morning I'll rise and sing. I won't fear what tomorrow brings. With each morning I'll rise and sing.
Number 7.
My God's love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Oh, oh.
Oh, here we go again.
My God's love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Oh, oh.
Number 8.
You are the peace in my troubled sea. Oh, oh, you are my light. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Oh, oh, you are my light.
Okay, here's the last member of staff's voice. Who is it?
Fire before us. You're the brightest. You will lead us through the storms. Fire before us. You're the brightest. You will lead us through the storms.
So there you have it. You've heard 9 different members of staff's voices. You need to name those staff. And then finally, number 10. So you've now heard your teacher say the lyrics to what famous Thornleigh song? Hello and welcome to round 2 of Donny B's Big Fat COVID Quiz. I am joined with my special guests, Jesus, Mary, and the man himself, Don Bosco. Okay, so here we go. Round 2 is coronavirus, a timeline. I'm going to ask you 10 multiple choice questions all about coronavirus and what's happened since we first went into lockdown. So, question number 1. In which city is it believed coronavirus started? In which city is it believed coronavirus started? Is it A, London, B, Wuhan, C, Tokyo, or is it D, Paris? A, London, B, Wuhan, C, Tokyo, or D, Paris? Question 2. What date was the last official day in school before the school closed, starting the first lockdown? So what date was the last official day in school before the school closed, starting the first lockdown? Was it A, the 20th of February? Was it B, the 8th of March? C, the 20th of March? Or D, the 8th of April? Question 3. What is the name of the man who became the nation's PE teacher with his early morning live workouts on YouTube? Was it A, Joe Wicks, B, Joe Jonas, C, Rishi Sunak, or D, Rick Owen? What is the name of the man who became the nation's PE teacher with his early morning live workouts on YouTube? A, Joe Wicks, B, Joe Jonas, C, Rishi Sunak, or D, Rick Owen? Number 4. Which place did Dominic Cummings drive to test his eyesight? Which place did Dominic Cummings drive to test his eyesight? Was it A, Big Ben, C, the White Cliffs of Dover, I'll start that again. A, Big Ben, B, the White Cliffs of Dover, C, Thornleigh Salesian College, or D, Barnard Castle? So which place did Dominic Cummings drive to test his eyesight? Was it A, Big Ben, B, White Cliffs of Dover, C, Thornleigh Salesian College, or D, Barnard Castle? Number 5. What is the name of the knighted individual who walked laps of his garden, raising over £32 million? What a legend. Was it Sir Tom Jones? Was it B, Sir Tom Walker? Was it C, Sir Tom Moore? Or D, Sir Tom Birchby? What is the name of the knighted individual who walked laps of his garden, raising over £32 million? City of Patients in London. So what was the name of the temporary NHS hospital opened up to help cope with the capacity of patients in London? Was it A, the Royal London Hospital, B, the Anti-Corona Hospital, C, Nightingale Hospital, or D, 10 Downing Street? A, Royal London Hospital, B, Anti-Corona Hospital, C, Nightingale Hospital, or D, 10 Downing Street? Number 8. What is the name of the current Secretary of State for Education? Is it A, Rishi Sunak, B, Priti Patel, C, Gavin Williamson, or is it D, Chris Whitty? What is the name of the current Secretary of State for Education? A, Rishi Sunak, B, Priti Patel, C, Gavin Williamson, or D, Chris Whitty? Question 9. The government announced a furlough scheme. What percentage of people's wages would they receive if they were to be placed on furlough? Is it A, 70%, B, 80%, C, 90%, or is it D, 100%? The government announced a furlough scheme. What percentage of people's wages would they receive if they were to be placed on furlough? A, 70%, B, 80%, C, 90%, or D, 100%. And finally, for round 2, question 10. What was the name of the scheme in which the government launched to help out restaurants, pubs and cafes by offering half-price meals to diners during August? Was it A, Eat Out to Help Out? Was it B, Eat In to Help Out? Was it C, Help Out to Eat In? Or was it D, Help Out to Eat Out? So what was the name of the scheme in which the government launched to help out restaurants, pubs and cafes by offering half-price meals to diners during August? A, Eat Out to Help Out, B, Eat In to Help Out, C, Help Out to Eat In, or D, Help Out to Eat Out. Round 3 of Donny B's Big Fat COVID Quiz. Math is a wonderful thing. Question 1. Jeff thinks of a number. He deducts 5 from it and divides the result by 3. His answer is 25. What number did Jeff start with? So Jeff is thinking of a number. He deducts 5 from it and divides the result by 3. His answer is 25. What number did he start with? Question 2. A plus A plus A equals 39. B plus B minus A equals 25. 6 plus C plus B equals 50. Therefore, what does A plus B plus C equal? So A plus A plus A equals 39. B plus B minus A equals 25. 6 plus C plus B equals 50. So what does A plus B plus C equal? Question 3. How many seconds are there in 12.5 minutes? How many seconds are there in 12.5 minutes? Question 4. Sammy buys 2 regular lattes and a large tea. He pays with a £10 note. Using the menu, how much change will he receive? So Sammy buys 2 regular lattes and a large tea. He pays with a £10 note. So using the menu, how much change will he receive? Question 5. What is the first number that when written as words contains the letter A? What is the first number that when written as words contains the letter A? Number 6. What is the total number of dots that appear on 5 dice? What is the total number of dots that appear on 5 dice? Number 7. Which is larger? 20% of 350 or 80% of 150? Which is larger? 20% of 350 or 80% of 150? Number 8. What is a missing number from this sequence? What is a missing number from this sequence? 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, blank, 21, 34. So what is a missing number from this sequence? 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, blank, 21, 34. Question 9. Here is a mirror image of a standard clock. What time is represented on the clock? You can see a mirrored image of a standard clock. What time is represented on the clock? And finally, question 10 of math is a wonderful thing. Which is larger, 2 cubed or 3 squared? Which is larger, 2 cubed or 3 squared? Round 4. Snapchat cartoon / oldies. So with the use of Snapchat, I have been round and taken pictures of 10 members of staff. However, I've made 5 of them old and 5 of them into a cartoon. You need to identify the member of staff on each picture. Question 1. Who is this that I've turned old? Question 2. Who is this oldie? Question 3. We've got a cartoon. Who is this? Looks like he should be frozen actually. Question 4. Who's been turned old here? Question 5. We've got another cartoon there next to Don Bosco himself. Who is it? Question 6. Who is this cartoon? Question 7. Who have I turned old here? Question 8. Who is this cartoon? Question 9. Another cartoon for you here. And question 10. Who is this oldie? Welcome to round 5. Mastermind. Chosen topic: the life of Don Bosco. Question 1. In what year was Don Bosco born? A. 1988, B. 1815, C. 1832, or D. 1900? A. 1888, I said it wrong first time. Oh well, I meant 1888. B. 1815, C. 1832, or D. 1900? Question 2. How many brothers, including half and step, did Don Bosco have? How many brothers, including half and step, did Don Bosco have? Is it A. 1, B. 2, C. 3, or D. 4? A1, B2, C3, or D4? Question 3. What was John Bosco's middle name? A. Giacomo, B. Balthazar, C. Melchior, or D. Pikachu? What was John Bosco's middle name? A. Giacomo, B. Balthazar, C. Melchior, or D. Pikachu? Question 4. What was the name of the child that Don Bosco met on December the 8th in 1841 in the sacristy and inspired him to begin his work with the young? Was it A. Maria Mazzarello, B. Domenico Savio, C. Bartholomew Girelli, or D. Maria Crosby? A. Maria Mazzarello, B. Domenico Savio, C. Bartholomew Girelli, or D. Maria Crosby? Question 5. What did Don Bosco call his place and programme of learning, games, music and prayer that he provided for the young? What did Don Bosco call his place and programme of learning, games, music and prayer that he provided for the young? Was it A. the oratory, B. the laboratory, C. the observatory, or D. the lavatory? A. the oratory, B. the laboratory, C. the observatory, or D. the lavatory? Question 6. The educational method which Don Bosco developed is called the what method? The educational method which Don Bosco developed is called the what method? A. Preventive, B. Repressive, C. Easy, or D. Positive? A. Preventive, B. Repressive, C. Easy, or D. Positive? Question 7. Don Bosco sent his first missionaries to which 2 countries in 1875? So Don Bosco sent his first missionaries to where in 1875? Was it A. England and France? Was it B. Argentina and Spain? Was it C. Scotland and England? Or was it D. Brazil and Australia? Was it A. England and France, B. Argentina and Spain, C. Scotland and England, or D. Brazil and Australia? Question 8. The formal name of the Salesian sisters, whom Don Bosco founded in 1872, is a what? Is it A. the Franciscan missionaries, B. Daughters of Mary Help of Christians, C. Daughters of Maria Consolata, or D. Don Bosco's sisters? Question 9. Don Bosco died on January the 31st in this year. uttering the words, love each other as brothers. Do good to everyone, harm no one. Tell my children that I await them all in heaven. Don Bosco died on January the 31st in this year, uttering the words, love each other as brothers, do good to everyone, harm no one, tell my children that I await them all in heaven. Did he die in A, 1995, B, 1888, C, 1812, or D, 1931? A, 1995, B, 1888, C, 1812, or D, 1931? And the last question of Mastermind Don Bosco, what colour sunglasses did Don Bosco have to wear due to eye trouble? What colour sunglasses did Don Bosco have to wear due to eye trouble? Was it A, grey, B, yellow, C, pink, or D, blue? A, grey, B, yellow, C, pink, or D, blue? I might have to try that. Round 6. This is English. Question 1. Which is the correct one? A, would of, B, would of, or C, would have? A, would of, B, would of, or C, would have? Question 2, which is the correct one again. The dog belonging to Alex is Alex's dog, B, Alex's dog, or C, Alex's dog? Don't forget, don't just go off what I'm saying. You need to figure out where or if there is an apostrophe and identify the correct answer, A, B, or C. So the dog belonging to Alex is A, Alex's dog, B, Alex's dog, or C, Alex's dog. Question 3. How many apostrophes should you add in? Mum's hats were really grandma's. Mum's hats were really grandma's. How many apostrophes should you add in? Question 4. Which is the correct spelling in the sentence below? There is blank of mess on the floor. Is it A, a lot, B, a lot, or C, a lot? So which is the correct spelling below? There is a lot of mess on the floor. A, B, or C? Which is the correct spelling in the sentence below? You are very privileged to be team captain. You are very privileged to be team captain. Is it A, B, or C? Question 6. Which is the correct homophone? Which is the correct homophone? What's happened to their parcels? Is it A, their, T-H-E-R-E? Is it B, their, T-H-E-I-R? Is it C, their, T-H-E-Y apostrophe R-E? A, B, or C? Question 7. Which is the correct homophone? The weather is foul today. Is it A, F-O-W-L? Is it B, F-O-W-E-L? Or is it C, F-O-U-L? A, B, or C? Question 8. Can you work out the common saying from the image below? Can you work out the common saying from the image below? Question 9. Can you work out the common saying from the image below again? Can you work out the common saying? And finally, question 10. Which word class is a red word an example of? Which word class is the red word an example of? So the saying is beside the sea. So which word class is the word beside? Is it a noun, an adjective, a verb, an adverb, a pronoun, a preposition, or a conjunction? Round 7. Who's that staff? Emoji style, emoji style. Who's that staff? Who's that staff? I'm going to show you some emojis that are the names of members of staff here at Thornleigh. You need to identify who that teacher is. Question 1. Who's that staff? Question 2. Question 3. Question 4. Which member of staff is this? Question 5. Put them together and you get which member of staff? Question 6. Question 7. Question 8. Question 9. And to finish off the Who's That Staff emoji style, who's this? Welcome to round 8. Round 8 is finish the lyrics. So I'm going to sing, of course, 10 songs to you. And at the end of the song, at the end of my lyrics, there's going to be a blank. You need to fill in that word. Here we go. Number 1. Walk 500 miles and I will walk 500 more just to be that man who walks 1,000 miles to fall down at your blank. Who's the man who's walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your blank? Question 2. The way to Amarillo. Every night I've been hugging my pillow, dreaming dreams of Amarillo and sweet Marie who waits for me. Show me the way to Amarillo. I've been weeping like a what? What have I been weeping like? Question 3. What a belter. Hands, touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you, sweet Caroline. Good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never blank. What's in this word? 4. God save our gracious Queen, long live our noble Queen. God save the Queen. Send her victorious, happy and what? Finish the lyrics. Question 5. Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now, you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Backbeat, the word is on the what? The word is on the what? Number 6, here we go. Yo, tell me what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what I really, really want. I wanna really, really want zig, zig, ah. If you want my future, forget my past. If you wanna get with me, better make it fast. Now don't go wasting my precious blank. Don't go wasting my precious what? Number 7, Riddle One Direction. With me, got a whole lot of history. Oh, we could be the greatest team that the world has ever seen. You and me got a whole lot of history. Oh, so don't let it go. We can make some more. We can live. Ooh, what can we live? Number 8. Hello, it's me. I was wondering if after all these years you'd like to meet to go over everything. They say time's supposed to heal you, but I ain't done much. What have I not done much of? Number 9. Every night and every day, I try to make you stay, but you're sad in love. If you once did somebody break your... Ooh. What did somebody break? Jason Derulo. And finally, number 10 of round 8. Finish the lyrics of this absolute tune. Yeah, I'm with my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I got the horses in the... Where have I got those horses? And here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the final round of Donny B's Big Fat COVID Quiz, round 9. May the morph be with you. What we have done here is I have got pictures of 2 members of staff and I have morphed them together. You need to tell me which 2 members of staff make up the picture. There'll be a drop down option. You need to select 2 for each question. Question number 1. Which members of staff have been morphed together? Which 2 members of staff have been morphed together? Question 2. Which 2 members of staff are in this picture? Question 3. Ooh. I reckon it's a bit difficult, this one. 2 members of staff in that picture been morphed together. Question 4. Classic. What a photo. Question 5. Question 6. Oh, I promise you there are 2 members of staff in that photo. It's not just a young Mr. He does look good though. Question 7. May the morph be with you. Question 8. Number 9. Who are these 2 legends? And the last one, and in my opinion, the best one. Save the best till last. Number 10. Who are these 2 members of staff Thornleigh, morphed together. So there you have it, all 9 rounds of the Donny B's Big Fat COVID quiz. Right, just in case we have any ties for the Apple AirPod Pros, we have a tiebreaker question. Big shout out to Mr. Fairclough from the maths department who figured this out for us. So here we go, the tiebreaker question. How many laps of the track on the schoolyard would it take to get to the moon? So the track that's on the schoolyard, how many laps of that track would it take to get to the moon? And there we have it. That is the Donny B's Big Fat COVID quiz complete. Thank you for taking part. Make sure you submit all your answers on your Google Docs form and be there at 3 p.m. for the live announcement of the winner, and we'll also do the draw for the Taskmaster challenges. Please do take part in those challenges, which have been emailed to you this morning for a chance to win a pair of Nike Air Max trainers or JD vouchers. And that just leaves me to say it once again. Thank you so much for taking part. It has been an absolute honour. I've been Mr. Whitehead. This is Jesus. This is Mary. Happy St. John Bosco Day. Thank you and goodbye.